Good morning, everyone. I am Saurabh and I am interested in the world of software.
Good morning everyone, my name is Tarun and I am interested in aeronautics.
Drones overall will be more impactful than I think people recognize in positive ways to help the society. These are the words of one of the most influential persons in this world, Mr. Bill Gates. Not only does this statement tell us about the usefulness of drones and UAVs in general, but this statement also tells us about how drones will help us achieve the things which were previously impossible. So now I would like to call Tarun to launch off our presentation.
So our team Eagle Eye has done so many surveys and findings, and we have got that there are huge piles of garbage in our surrounding areas. As you can see, the rank of Chandigarh has been fallen down to the 66th position in the year 2021, and in the year 2022 it has rise to 12th position, but the fact that Chandigarh can do better can't be neglected. So some of the objectives of this project would be surveillance of the unmanaged garbage piles and surveillance of the unmanaged garbage piles via drone, and intimating the government about the garbage piles to achieve the goal of Swachh Bharat. And the second objective of this would be to strengthen the security system around the UT. Now I would like to call Saurabh for.
Thank you, Tarun. So, judges, I will be explaining you about the working of the drone through this flowchart. The first task of the drone is to launch high in the sky. Then the drone, when it is in the sky, it will start to do the surveillance of the specified area. This specified area can be entered in the drone directly or indirectly through an external device. After the drone is in the sky, the camera module will take in the footage of the surroundings and will look for the garbage. Then the coordinates will be taken from the GPS module. Both the footage and the coordinates will be stored and then sent to a display. The program will then scan the footage for the garbage, and this program will be installed in our drone. If the program finds that there is no signs of garbage, the drone will continue to do the surveillance until and unless the whole area is covered. If there is detection, the camera will capture the picture of and save the location of the garbage. The picture along with the location is then sent to the authorities, and now the authorities can take action. They can either send in their workers or their trucks to clean up the mess. Now let's talk about the working in a more brief manner. So I will be explaining you about the launching of a drone in a more brief manner. The drone will be launched automatically, or it can also be launched manually using this remote controller, which is connected to this flight controller, which is APM 2.8. This flight controller is like the brain of the whole drone, and it will help coordinate all of these four motors. It will also help change the speed of these four motors, which will help the drone move forward, backward, sideways, or even roll. Next, the detection of the garbage will be done by this Raspberry Pi. We can attach a camera to this Raspberry Pi for the records, and it will record the surroundings of the drone. This Raspberry Pi will also be attached to the drone, to the structure of the drone, and it will also fly with it. Then, this is the camera which we will be attaching to the Raspberry Pi. It is the Raspberry Pi 5 megapixel camera version 2. We will use this camera to capture the footage and the pictures of the garbage upon detection. The picture will be taken into the white. It will be sent to this Raspberry Pi, and it will do the detection through coding. As you can see, some of the examples are, you can see here, when the garbage is detected, a green rectangular square will surround it, and the confidence or the percentage of what the computer thinks is the garbage will be shown at the top left corner. We will be using OpenCV and Python to do this task. We will use these programming languages to make a script or the program which will detect the garbage. This program will be stored in this Raspberry only. The OpenCV is also known as Open Source Computer Vision Library, and which can be imported into this Raspberry Pi using the programming language Python, and it will use to detect the garbage. Next is the geolocation. For the geolocation, or we can say for recording the GPS coordinates, we will be using the inbuilt GPS model in the APM 2.8. Then after the GPS is recorded, the GPS will be sent to the Raspberry Pi, and then the Raspberry will send it to the authorities in a form of a SMS.
So in the future prospects, as you can see, in these bar, India is in the top receptions. We want to make it in the top suppliers to make India self-reliant. As you can see, the future projects would be, we want India to excel in the field of aeronautics so that we don't depend on the foreign countries for imports.
Thank you.